Dr. Thompson, we have talked about being prepared, and that you can look around in a situation where someone is having a heart attack, and there might be, very likely might be, a defibrillator.
Right.
I said
right.
that, defibrillator.
Defibrillator, you did.
And it's important, isn't it?
Oh, it's literally life-saving. You know, a lot of people learn CPR, and it's wonderful. Don't get me wrong. It's an extremely important thing. And I think most high schools and colleges now, a lot of people in their workplace have CPR classes, and I encourage people to learn CPR. I'm a CPR survivor, as you well know, and it's a wonderful thing. But out in the community, away from the hospital, away from the ambulance personnel, the chances of surviving CPR are 1 in 20. So 5% of people survive if they have a sudden cardiac death that survives CPR. And most die because of an arrhythmia called ventricular fibrillation.